Yeah, man. Silver player. I love the videos. Keep them coming. Player. I love it. I just wanted to comment a little bit on, you had a sort of a discussion. You were talking about the Japanese were going to devalue, and they were watching the U.S. And so while I don't disagree with that conclusion, uh, I I felt I should just put in a little bit of uh, clarification. So the Japanese have had 6 prime ministers in the last 4 years. So effectively, the leadership is kind of lacking in sort of any true long-term nature. So various departments do their best, and the result has been a strengthening of the yen from 107, which is pretty much where they can make a profit, down to 100, 95, 90, 85, 80, baby. Maybe it's going to go, I earn yen. I want it to go lower. So uh, that's not devaluing their currency. That's the opposite. So, you know, maybe the current prime minister, who's Mr. Khan, who was the former Treasury Secretary, might be able to do something. But if Japan follows their traditional pattern, he's going to be out of office in like 6 to 9 months, and then some other guy's going to come along, and who's making the decisions to devalue the yen. I until it happens, I don't believe it's just not gonna happen. Um, does Japan have a huge deficit? Yeah, man. Yeah, it's got a huge deficit, and they're gonna have to deal with it. And will they devalue? Clearly, they want to, but it certainly doesn't seem to be the case. The other thing I thought I'd mention is that in the country of Japan, pretty much when they move their production overseas, they invite the subcontractors to come with them. So a big, steel company is going to move to somewhere in, China. Then the steel company will go to all the Japanese subcontractors and say, "Hey guys, look, we're moving to this place, and why don't you guys come with us? You can set up the shop. We can continue to do business together. We know we can trust your quality control." That happening in the United States. Uh, the United States is running a huge trade deficit. The Japanese run a pretty substantial trade surplus. So it's not perfectly applicable, but I definitely hear your point, and I'm not disagreeing with you. I just thought I would add this sort of informational addendum to your video. So yeah, baby, keep it up. Silver to the moon. Late.